AAC project planning application. What you see on my screen is an example of AAC project planning applications that I developed using AI. I have multiple tabs here. This first tab shows visual information about a project. So this is funding against revenue. In essence, it shows how much funding is available, how much of it is planned, and what's missing. Then cost breakdown, showing how cost is spread over all cost, percentages, share, and all that kind of data points. Those kind of data points. And then this is P&L trend month over month. And this is benchmark bands. So this is for users to understand how far away their plan is from historically completed work, like margin wise. So it's here, project is 9.9 margin, historically it was higher margin, and so on. So it goes through a number of benchmarks drawn from history to understand how this plan stacks up against priorly completed work. Then benchmarks with numbers, again all those metrics, shows what's on this project, what's 50% done in the past, and then some additional metrics. And these benchmarks are actually quite useful for user to be able to measure their work against historically completed work, especially if they don't have enough experience. This is kind of their guardrails to be able to plan better. Then there is a P&L statement, month over month, standard cost in revenue categories. Then project-related information. This is where a user can add a new project, add additional project, manage existing project, assign people, period of performance, change funded value, pick revenue formula, and so on. And then this is the labor planning piece. I have actuals, I have forecasts, so user can assign people and plan hours for all new staff, and then it calculates revenue and profit for employees. Then same logic applies for subcontractors. So I have some generic subcontractors actual spend, and then future spend, same idea, it calculates total cost, revenue, and profit. Same applies to equipment, and then materials and ODC. And then in the end there is admin, a screen for admin where they can add people, add subcontractors, add materials list, and so on and so forth. And this is a very simple to implement application. It runs AAC planning for your projects. You can run multiple projects on the same application, assign user rights, and so on and so forth. It's not that complicated to develop, real easy. And it's the cost of implementation is a fraction of the cost of traditionally implemented, commercially available software. It's much easier to maintain, very flexible. You can change it, you can adjust it. You can change tabs, you can change colors, you can add additional metrics, you can add additional revenue formulas. Everything is very flexible, easy to change and expand. You can increase list of people and so on and so forth. Again, cost of implementation and development and maintenance is a fraction of the cost of traditional software, commercially available software. Thank you. Bye.